Good morning. It is Sunday, June 1st, and we are in the beautiful city of Missoula in Montana. We arrived here last night after a long 11-hour drive. A very, very beautiful drive though, through the mountains of Washington, Idaho, and then Montana. We are heading out today to North Dakota, Bismarck. This one's gonna be the longest drive of this trip, with about 12 hours, 700 miles. So we're planning to leave early at around 6:30. Both our fur babies are up, and I've just taken one of them out for a morning walk, who is right now very enamored by those couple of ducks. Simba, who is that? Come on, let's go. Shubho is waiting.
Good morning from Missoula, Montana. We are on our way to North Dakota today, Bismarck. This is going to be by far the longest drive we've done in a single day on this trip. It is about 760 miles from our hotel in Missoula to where we want to spend the night in Bismarck. So it's going to be an interesting day. Niyati and I are going to split the driving, obviously, and we'll keep you posted. For most parts, we're going to be traveling through Montana. We're going to do about 550 miles through Montana. A lot of rolling hills and green countryside. We showed you some of this in yesterday's video. Really pretty. A lot of lakes, rivers as we're passing. Not very densely populated. The towns are populated, but between two towns there's a lot of empty spaces. Interestingly, the speed limits here, as you would see with the sign coming up right now, is 80 miles an hour, which is great. Running into an accident here. Looks like the car is on flames here.
M1, what's the location of your emergency?
Hi, there's a crash on I-90. Two cars are on fire. I'm not sure if you guys have been informed.
Yep, it's not an accident. It's just a vehicle on fire, and we do have the fire department headed there, but thank you so much.
Sure, no worries. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So there's a couple of fire trucks here now trying to douse the fire. Seems like a couple of cars caught on fire. I wonder how. But the fire trucks are now trying to put the flames out. There was a family. Fortunately, it looks like no one was hurt or injured. Family got out. They're right there talking to the sheriff. While that's happening, there's a pretty long traffic jam here.
A family we met in Canada, in Vancouver, at the Butchart Gardens, told us that Montana is gorgeous. They were from Washington, and they weren't wrong. It's just green pastures and forests and mountains like those in the distance with snow. It's been a very beautiful drive. On the other side as well, just amazing views.
So we are passing through Butte, Montana. It is the 5th largest city in the state of Montana. It used to be primarily a mining camp in the North Rocky Mountains, but since the late 19th century, early 20th century, a lot of industrialization has happened and the mines have moved out. Butte has the largest population of Irish Americans per capita of any American city. A lot of people have camper vans or trailers, so I'm guessing that's a big part of living in rural areas. So we are currently approaching the Montana border, and we will soon be in North Dakota. So Montana is the home of the grizzly bear. We just passed a couple of exits which had Yellowstone National Park on it. Even though Yellowstone is primarily in Wyoming, but there is a Yellowstone here, and grizzly bear sightings are pretty common. So we did our first stop for today. It was not really it was really a bathroom stop. This was just before the town of Bozeman in Montana. We're now passing Bozeman. Interestingly, we met a guy called Bozeman in the Painted Lady in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and he was a 23-year-old college kid. His parents had named him after the town. He did give us some interesting trivia about the area. First time we see road signs for Bismarck coming up. 400 miles from here. We're just past Billings in Montana, and 400 miles away from Bismarck. Okay, so we are in North Dakota, and it is really the back of beyond. There's nothing for miles. We stopped at a gas station sometime back, and very windy, almost like a desert. That's what the freeway looks like. We also don't have cell service here. Let's see what the rest of the distance. We have about 150 miles to go to our hotel, which is in Bismarck. Let's see what that's like. But yeah, that's first sighting off North Dakota. This is called the Enchanted Highway in North Dakota. Wonder why it's called that, but Here we are, countryside. So we have covered 710 miles today since the time we started this morning. We've been driving for about 11 hours. That's the drive time. But we've been on the road for close to 12 hours now. We stopped briefly for lunch and a couple of quick gas breaks and bathroom breaks. That apart, it's been non-stop. Majority of the drive was through Montana, and then the last couple of hundred miles have been through North Dakota. We have another 49 miles before we get to our hotel, and this was the longest drive day on this trip by far. Almost 770 miles by the time we reach our hotel. So, yeah, that's the update for today. We are now entering Bismarck, one of the largest cities, or the largest city in North Dakota. And finally we see some civilization. Saw Walmart go by. Looks familiar. We are about 10 miles from our hotel for the night. This is what Bismarck, North Dakota looks like. I know a lot of you are not going to make it to North Dakota, so here's a first-hand view of what life in rural America looks like.